like if you found the video valuable. Mara Klein didn't scare easily. As a city crime reporter with a history of chasing down corrupt officials and fraud schemes, she'd seen her share of dark basements, bloodied alleyways, and political threats. So when she moved into the old Highmore Tower, a relic from the 60s with creaky elevators and flickering hallway lights, she saw it as charmingly eerie, not dangerous. Until she noticed the elevator panel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No fifth floor. She chalked it up to superstition or design quirks. But the curiosity lingered. It began with a sound. 3 weeks in, on a rainy Tuesday night, Mara returned late from a stakeout. The elevator groaned as it climbed, and the lights above the door blinked in sequence. 4, and then suddenly. 5, a floor that shouldn't exist. The doors opened, just an inch, long enough for her to see, a hallway, lit in dull yellow light. Peeling wallpaper, and at the far end, a shadow. Then the doors slammed shut and the elevator jolted upward to 6. She stood frozen. The next day, she asked around. The superintendent, Mr. Dreyfus, was an ancient man with clouded eyes and a shaking hand. "There's no fifth floor," he muttered. "Fire took it. Years ago. Burned out. Sealed. Forgotten." But Mara knew what she saw. So she started digging. City records showed Highmore Tower had originally been 12 floors, numbered 1 through 12, no skips. But something happened in 1989. Permits were filed to decommission the 5th floor after an internal safety incident. No details, no public record of a fire. She found whispers in old forums, tenants who heard noises between the 4th and 6th floor. One claimed to have received a letter from someone on the 5th floor, with no return address. Then she received her own. Slid under her door, no stamp, no handwriting. Just a blank envelope. Inside was a photograph. A grainy black and white shot of a child standing in a hallway. Behind him, the plaque on the wall, 5A. The boy looked terrified. His eyes were wide, his mouth open in a scream. On the back, scrawled in fading ink, "Help us. Still here." She knew she couldn't ignore it. The next night, she waited until 2 a.m., when the building was still. She entered the elevator, pressed 4, then 6, then both together, a trick she read in an old post about hidden service floors. The elevator shuddered, buzzed, and began descending, to 5. This time the doors opened all the way. The hallway was real. Stale air, a faint humming from the walls. Units marked 5A through 5F. Dust thick on the floor, yet her footsteps echoed like someone had just walked before her. She stepped inside. From one door, 5C, she heard whispers. A child's voice, humming a tune. She knocked. Nothing. Tried the handle. Unlocked. Inside, the apartment was frozen in time. A rotary phone, furniture covered in white sheets, mold climbing the wallpaper, and a journal on the kitchen table. Dated 1989, belonging to Ellis Raines. She flipped through. "They said we'd be relocated. Said the tower needed renovations. But we never left. Doors were sealed. Phones stopped working. People started disappearing. We're part of an experiment now. Something about isolation. Observation. I don't know who's watching. I don't know why they won't let us go. If you find this, tell someone. Don't let them forget us." A crash from behind her. She spun. A figure darted past the open doorway. She ran out, calling, "Hello?" The hallway was empty, except now, at the end of it, a mirror had appeared. Old, cracked, not there before. She approached. In its reflection, behind her, stood a row of people. Pale, silent, watching, but when she turned around, there was no one. She ran back into the elevator, hammered the close button. The doors creaked and sealed. As the elevator rose to 6, she dared one last glance at the panel. The 5 was gone again. But the story didn't end there. When she told the police, they dismissed her. The city denied any existence of a 5th floor. Her article was rejected by 3 publications. Too speculative, they said. So she published it online. Attached the photo. The journal scans. It went viral. A week later, Mara returned to Highmore. The building was gone, demolished overnight by the city. Unsafe, the headlines read. But she knew better. Someone erased floor 5, again. And this time, they were making sure no one ever found it.